Welcome to race 2 of the round of 16, where tonight we'll be going to Richmond Raceway for the running of the Federated Auto Parts 400. As we're looking at our season standings, for those who missed Vegas, Martin Truex picks an awesome time to get his first win of the year by edging out William Byron late at Vegas. So Truex will be moving on to the round of 12. He will not have to worry about the Charlotte Roval. The other 15 drivers in the playoffs, they do. The other 24 drivers in the field need to worry about the other 16 playoff drivers. Going to a short track where tempers can fly probably won't help matters. Probably one of my favorite racetracks to watch on the NASCAR circuit, Richmond Raceway, is a 3/4 mile racetrack located in Richmond, Virginia. Bit on the nose here. So you're going to come out of pit road, and you'll quickly notice that your car will want to come around on itself. Do not let it. Coming past the Toyota inflatable, you're going to be diving down into turn 3, keeping that car as close as you can on the bottom, bringing enough speed out of 4 to take the green flag. With one lap around here in qualifying, you're going to want to make this a good one. Coming off turn 2, you want to bring it close to the wall before arcing it down into turn 3 to the yellow line, and then got to be careful way you time your acceleration because you saw how wide I pulled. And that made a difference between starting 5th and 15th. And we start next to last week's winner as well. As we're going to be taking a look at the starting lineup for this race, Jimmy Johnson had to change a transmission. He's been there before. Look at how he won his 7th championship. Had to start the race at the back. Kyle Busch will bring the field down. We're underway for some Saturday night short track racing. Getting a little physical here in this first stage, moving Keselowski up the racetrack. Going to try to see if we can get a clean go around here on the bottom. Going to try to play bumper tag with the 47 of Allmendinger. Get out of the groove and probably lose a few spots here. And Hamlin getting almost goes around. There, we're still green. Alexa, repeat the song. There we go. Like having a little bit of rock music to jam to while I race. And Allmendinger is going to get stuck on the curb and bunch up everybody on that lane. So far, we're still green. Could get a little chippy here, I believe. So we go on board the Exalta Rainbow Chevrolet for this race. This was the paint scheme that Jeff Gordon won in 2000. Truex almost dove it in on Truex, making it 4 wide. That is Martin Truex getting a little squirrely. There's a nice little knot with Austin Dillon in the middle of the field. As he will get shuffled out. We're playing a little bumper tag with the three of Austin Dillon. Try to go to his outside. Six laps to go here at Richmond. Getting a little chippy with the 78 to Truex. And we're going to get by him. Five laps to go here at Richmond. See if we're going to get some. We're definitely going to get a few stage points out of this. As it looks like, kind of hard to tell, but if I get by either any of these three guys, I'll actually know who's leading. And Logano dove it in on Clinton Boyer, getting a nice little shot. And around goes Boyer on the bottom. And he's facing backwards. We're somehow still green. We are somehow still green here at Richmond after using the bumper to beat the brakes off some people. As Boyer finally gets back going. We're green here. We are still green. Clint Boyer did get back going, but after getting the crap knocked out of him. Using Logano as a bank board to get some spots. Because you remember last time that happened. Here, we had to start in the middle of the field at a short track. Used the bank board. Everybody wanted each other's stuff up a lot. Okay. I think I just committed a penalty, y'all. So much for stage points. But on the plus side, I'll be ahead of everybody. On the back side, we'll be starting at the back. So it's a win-win for everybody, sort of. Going through the pit stop. Yeah, I figured we'd have that penalty for pitting at stage end, so we'll probably be starting at the back anyway. Unless everybody else pits. They're going to hold me for a lap. Okay. So, hell of a way to start the race. Alexa, play Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold. Alexa, repeat the song. Okay. Well, folks, how about that restart? That was a wash if I ever saw one. 10 laps left in stage 2. Kyle Busch will get the early go around. You will get the early jump. You're going to play a little bumper tag with the 18. 9 to go in stage 2. Kyle Busch getting a little wide, just losing a couple spots. And Don't come on pit road. Don't come on pit road, kiddies. They'll do what my stupid ass did. Harvick's still down low. He will take the lead coming off 2. So Kevin Harvick, he has had some wins here. He won at Richmond in 2006 when Bill Weber made the Harvick sweeps at Bristol. I mean Richmond meme. But it wasn't as bad as Marty Reed announcing the race is ending a lap early. Kevin Harvick coming off of turn 4. Currently, he's about half a second ahead. We're fighting pretty hard with Kyle Busch for 3rd. Let's play some bumper cars. Joey Logano and Eric Almirola will round out your top 5. Okay. Just call the freaking caution. Call the damn caution. Good Lord. Call the caution. God almighty. How hard is it to wave a yellow when there's a guy sitting cockeyed thanks to Joey Logano being Joey Logano? So much for getting stage points. Thanks for that. Looks like we're going to be starting 29th in this final stage. We have not led any laps tonight, so this could be a detriment to us, to Charlotte Roval, unless we win this final stage. 28 laps left. Byron drives in under DJ Kennington. We got some spots. Oh my God! Might as well just cause another caution at this point. I'm under McMurray trying to make a pass, and I barely crossed the pink cone. Okay. Well, we're out of the race now. Unless I drive into traffic blindly. So we're stuck in last. We're a lap down right now. Praying for a caution. Definitely not the way I wanted to spend this race. This race is really turning into the song name from good old Amazon Alexa. This race is definitely turning into the song's namesake, Nightmare. Emphasis on, it's your fucking nightmare. Well, nice, if a caution does come out, we'll get the wave around. That's the nice thing, is if a caution does come out, we'll get our lap back. Sorry, Corey LaJoy. You're going around again. Use the freaking brakes. Why don't you? As Sorensen goes around, somehow we're still green. We're going to get back the hard way. We're going to run down the leaders. We're going to run down the leaders unless everybody bunches up. We're going to try to run down our leaders. Chris Buescher, what are you doing? And around goes Buescher. He slams into Jimmy Johnson. Gets a piece of Boyer. Somehow we're still green. We're just rip-roaring around. See, there's a whole big old jiggle knot of cars. Eric Jones tries to go around on us. He saves it. Guess we take out the leader. Then, well, you don't have to worry about much. So far, 20 laps to go in this final stage, and it's gotten off to a rather shaky start, to put it lightly. Suarez, you're going to be my sacrifice. Logano, you're going to be my sacrifice. So Eric Almirola is leading this race currently. If he wins, he is in the round of 12. Pretty much no biggie. And we're going to be running down Eric Almirola right here. He's currently caught up with the 37 of Buescher. Damn, this car is banged up. We have the free pass position because we just passed Chris Buescher. As we're going to be pretty much bump drafting Timmy Hill. And if we can pass under green, get the lead back, or back in the lead lap, under green conditions, we are secretly Jesus. Well, we just flew by Eric Almirola, so the only thing left for us now is just cruise for these next 17 laps. We are currently the lowest chase driver, so I'm really curious to see how points are going to shake out at the end of this one. I mean, it's a long way to go. I get it, but it's going to be a fun way to tell how long it is to the finish. I'm going to try to pass the 34 McDowell. $15 to go for Eric Almirola, who 1 year ago was in a very bad accident at Kansas that left him sidelined for 6 races and was half a lap away from winning the Daytona 500. And ever since he moved over to Stewart-Haas in 2018, it's almost like a different driver. So 14 to go when he gets to the line. 13 to go. Matt DiBenedetto spins. We are still green. Here at Richmond. See Brad Keselowski and Austin Dillon having a tough go in this race. Bubba Wallace getting a little squirrely. Using him as a bank board. 12 to go. Austin Dillon, if you don't move, I will move you. In fact, he was the spring winner of this race, I believe. And I'm going back and watching those videos again. Watching my races. Austin Dillon did win this race. 11 to go. I get by the 31 to Ryan Newman. So 11 to go. When we get to the line, there will be 10 to go. As so far, I think we're getting the ability of Speed Jesus. Trying to get our lap back. There's our teammate Chase Elliott in the Hooters car for this race. I like that paint scheme. Well, that and nope, and, Hooters. Nobody goes to the Hooters for the wings. Everybody goes to see women with big boobs. Yeah. 9 to go. Elliott and Menard battling for 17th, I believe. As we're getting, this is a very long stretch run. Had to slide up as I was going to get on pit road again. So 5 laps left. We're going to have to pit most likely, or pray for a caution. Is Chase Elliott hanging on in 17th. There's one car sitting in the grass. It's Harvick. Kevin Harvick sitting in the dirt. The caution has not come out. Danica Patrick is now spun in turn 1. We are still racing here at Richmond. Looks like I did see Kevin Harvick down in the dirt. If we can make it to the top 10 after being a lap down and passing the leader, then we're secretly freaking heroes. Kevin Harvick is on pit road, by the way. 2 laps of estimated fuel. We will need to pit since we've gone caution-free in this stage. We already see a couple cars pitting now. Alex Bowman, the first driver down. And Sorensen into the wall. I can't see who else is involved. Looks like it might have been an orange car. We got one car pitting. Several coming in, several coming out. We will need to pit right here. So we're sputtering for fuel. And we're out. We may be out. We are out of fuel because we're going to creep down towards pit road. Harrison Rhodes makes a very sketchy move. Feel like we're going to need have some more cars pitting. Two laps left. So 2 to go. We're banged up to crap. And I think Eric Almirola may have just won this race. Two to go. Paul Menard goes around. We are on the white flag. And the race is over. That was probably our worst finish in this season. So it's going to be curious. We did not get any stage points this race. A lot of drivers a lap behind. Daniel Suarez won this race? Wow. Daniel Suarez won. Chase Elliott may have just earned a playoff point, and everybody from 11th on back is a lap down. The Roval just got fun. Chase Elliott sits 4 points above Kyle Larson. Austin Dillon is pretty much in win or he's done territory. And good thing Truex is advanced. Otherwise, this whole playoff picture is going to be completely different come Roval. Wow. This is going to be a nuts. The Roval is going to be nuts. 28th at Richmond. And then we'll be going to the Eliminator race at Charlotte.